Okay, so we'll go reward. And we'll start with us.expected return, expected reward. Card.artist. Artist. If reward is greater than 0, then reward plus equals us.reward card.artist. Like that. Yeah, and then this just becomes reward. Okay, that works. And now on a win event, we need to, I guess, for I in, I guess, us.reward. us.reward plus equals us.expected reward I. Okay, so now we update the reward for each painting of each artist. Okay. We still have the complicated part to do though, which is this bit. Oh, and on a win event, we also need to clear num played. No, num auctioned. Like that. Okay, so we, oh yes, and us.expected reward I equals 0. Is there a 0? Is that a thing? Where am I, by the way? Runtime? Not really. Not really what I'm after. 0? Is that a thing? No, that's fine. Okay. Track reward for selling back to the bank. I'm trying to avoid doing this the brute force way, but I think it is just the brute force way. Is there a nicer thing to do here? So we need to know the top 3 artists this round. Or actually the top, before I forget, it's the top LAN scores, I guess. Base reward. It's the top that many artists. Which we need to track, actually. Scores, I think I called it. Scores, yeah. These, I guess, could change from round to round as well. I guess I was just too lazy to do that. Fair enough, me. Then I guess we're copying it into base reward, setup.conf.scores, I guess. So we need to track that and we need to get rid of it. Base reward. I think I want to rename this to pass reward. No, collect. Pass reward? I don't know. That seems fine. We'll do pass reward. Yeah, I think I need to create a copy of the expected return. Actually, I don't think I need to do that at all. I just need to update it. I just need to reset it to 0 and update it. So we can go for expected reward. I think that works. Does this work though? I don't know if that's legal. We'll find out. What is the right way to do this? I really just don't want to. I don't want to keep making copies of arrays, but it feels like that's the right way to do this. It surely can't be. I guess ultimately I need to sort these. I guess I could use a better data structure rather than keeping them in an array, keeping them in like a priority queue or something. Where the priority is the number of times they've been played. But I think for an array, yeah, because then if the priority queue won, I could just pop off the top 3 elements. Or the priority is the number of times they've been played, and then yeah, that would work. That would be better than this. So let me put it to do somewhere, but for now we'll just do it the shit way. I'll put it to do up here, I guess. To do user priority queue instead of sorting every time, every round. The only thing is, since we have so few artists, like we have 5 artists, I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, so we'll go. Firstly, we need to create a copy of this num played. Yeah, and then add 1 to everything. No. If they played 0 times, there should be no reward. I think I did that wrong in the previous time I did this. This is play round. Yeah. Wait, that's a good question. What happens? Rule book, modern art, board game, card game? I don't know, whichever. Like, what happens if artists are not played at all? Okay. Okay, only artists that actually sell get ranked. Okay. How do I deal with that? I think we can get rid of this. Yeah, we can get rid of that for sure. And then if max, if max is equal to 0, then we want to break, because then we're done. Does the rest of this still work? I think the rest of this still works. This probably won't compile. I'm halfway through writing code. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Okay, so back to here, we want to do the same thing, essentially. Yeah, we want to go for this in for num played in us dot num, or num auctioned, I guess. Num auctioned. So we want max to be equal to 0 and artist, I guess, to be equal to 0, I suppose. And this will be index. And so if the number auctioned is greater than max, then max equals the number auctioned and artist equals whatever the index is. Okay, so this finds, and then if max equals 0, then we break. Okay. Now we know which artist was auctioned the most. And now we update our expected reward for that artist to be whatever the score is for the round. You know, this should just be for reward in base reward, I think. So now we want to go us.expected reward artist equals reward. And we want to go us.num auctioned artist equals 0. Is that enough? I think that's enough. 286. Yeah, fair enough. 288. This should be us. NA. Really? I guess so. Panic. Invalid argument to int max. Well, I think there's only one place to use rand. Why doesn't it like this? It should be 0 initialized, right? Maybe it's not. Okay. This is in the random player, which we haven't touched, so we're gonna presume that works fine. That's the only other place we do it. Here. Valid argument to int max, eh? What? Because it's 0? Should get a resource event before that, though.